Hey guys, well, yesterday I did a big New York trip. By the time I got home, it was about 6 o'clock, and I honestly hadn't slept in 24 hours. So when I got home, I got into bed and started trying to make a video, and then just completely fell asleep. So, here's what happened yesterday in NYC. Instead of talking at my MacBook, I talked at my iPhone, so you guys can see that instead. But yeah, that's what I did yesterday. Today will be a quiet day again. I'm just kind of kicking around where I'm staying in Long Island. But aside from that, stay cool. Here's what happened in New York, and I'll talk to you guys soon. So begins my day in New York City. I'm currently sitting on the steps of the United States Post Office. I just got off the train from where I'm staying into Penn Station. I don't think I've ever been more confused in my entire life. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet, or really where anything is. But we'll see. We'll try and make a day of it and have some fun, and I'll get to show you guys what I'm seeing as well. So let's do it. You notice 4 things in New York City when you arrive here. The first is there's advertisements everywhere. Like, everything is advertising. For example, that building there is a big Grand Theft Auto advertisement, like the whole building, which is kind of, I don't know, different from home. The second thing you notice is there's cops everywhere. The third thing is, and I'll say this one quietly so nobody hears, New Yorkers are the rudest people in the entire world. You know how you walk into a shop in Australia and people at least try to look like they give a shit about what you're talking about? That doesn't happen over here. Everybody just kind of looks like they don't care and they want to hurt you. The last thing that I noticed almost straight away was that I don't fit in. Nobody looks like me. There's nobody in band t-shirts, or there's no dudes with straightened hair. I don't fit in. But so far, I've just managed to walk my way around maybe 4 or 5 city blocks. I'm totally lost and totally confused, but it's very, very cool at the same time. This is Penn Station, which is New York's Flinders Street, I guess. And it's kind of like if you took Crown and Flinders Street and put them in one, you'd end up with Penn Station. There's Taco Bell and a book centre, and I really have no idea where I'm going. I'm trying to find where I need to get on the subway to get to somewhere. Essentially, I have no clue, but I guess I gotta ask somebody. The other thing I'm noticing about New York is they have absolutely everything ever, but you need to know exactly where to find it. So I'm really glad I'm not looking for anything specific, because if I was, I'd probably be really, really lost trying to find it. Instead, I'm just kind of wandering around aimlessly. I'm heading towards Times Square, and then I think I'm heading towards Soho to see if I can find Tim's brother at his salon. And if that works out, that'd be really, really cool. At the moment, I'm heading down 7th Avenue towards Times Square. If I see any shop that sells Nike SBs, I'm going to do some backflips and stuff. There's something you don't see in Australia very often. A restaurant with a rotating lobster at the front. So I've stumbled upon this little place. Some of you guys may know about it. I think it's called Times Square. I don't know, I've never really heard of it, but this is it. I'm in Times fucking Square. So far on my walk from Penn Station to Times Square, which was about maybe a 10-minute walk, it was straight down 7th Street. I took one little detour to visit a sneaker shop. So far I've passed 4 Starbucks, 3 McDonald's, and 3 Burger Kings. I'm having fun. Sitting on the steps of Times Square, New York City. It's really, really overwhelmingly cool. Like, every time you've ever seen it on a movie or on telly or something, I can't even tell you how much that doesn't represent what it's like to actually go and see it. There's so many people everywhere. There's so much going on. There's so much to look at. It's really quite amazing. I'm really, really stoked that I got the opportunity to come down and see it for myself. And if you guys get the chance, go down and see Times Square, man. It's hard to tell you how cool it is without you guys actually seeing it for yourselves. So if you can get to Times Square, do it. Here's something that's going to make my mum and my sister incredibly happy. Right now I'm looking directly at the Hershey, I don't know, store, I guess, on Times Square. I guess I could go in and probably pick up a few things for the family back home. So, Hershey store. Mum and Laura, when you watch this, know that I'm doing exactly what you instructed me to do. I'm gonna come back with some chocolate. I'm at the subway station. I'm both confused and scared, and I think the right train just arrived. But if I end up completely lost, then so be it. I'm in New York, whatever. I survived the subway trip. I'm off at the other end. I'm in Soho at the moment, Prince Street apparently. I do a little bit of shopping, take care of a little bit of business. I still need to find myself a hot dog from a street vendor, because when you're in New York, that's what you got to do. We'll see what happens in Soho. Hopefully we leave the Onos out. It's a Killer's reference. Pretty average, but let's party. Well, I just went and got my hot dog from the street vendor. Hot dog. Here goes nothing. Totally worth it. Top shop. Top shop. So by this point I'm walking around Soho, and I've been to about probably 8 or 9 different sneaker shops trying to find some SBs, and so far to no avail. So this is my last option. It's a place called Blades. It's a couple of blocks away from here. I'm going to walk there and hope like hell they've got some sweet kicks. And if that doesn't pan out, then it looks like I'm really looking for SBs outside of the state of New York. So that's what's happening so far. And just on the update, I'm trying to find Tyson. That was a bust. It's apparently Cutler, the salon where Tim told me he works, isn't in Soho at all. It's uptown. That gives me an excuse to get back into New York City and go check out uptown, and I still probably need to do some shopping anyways, because so far I bought one shirt. I guess you can't call it unsuccessful. Let's see how it goes. So my last resort ended up being really rad. I'm at this skate/snow shop in Soho called Blades. Everything's real dope, they're all real cool, and I'm checking everything out. Most expensive and most worth it purchase so far. Jealous? So what's up to Australia, man?
Hey, what's up, guys?
We're having fun. I think I found my favorite shop in New York. So
come check out Blades. Come check out Blades.
Come check out Blades. When you're in New York, Soho, Blades, do it. So I just left Blades, probably the coolest skate shop in the entire world. Now I'm heading home. That was today in New York City. It was a bit of a bust on trying to find Tyson for Tim, but I'll do some research, try and get back in the city, try and find him, say what up. I got my SBs, I got some snowboard boots, I got a new t-shirt. A little bit of a budget blowout, but I can handle that. I'm willing to live off the $1 McDonald's menu for a little while. But so far New York City has proven to be incredibly scary and really, really impressive. So this is my subway stop. I'm going to get back on the subway, head back home, and call it a night. I'd just like to finish on something that we very rarely get in Australia. Here's something I shot in the subway station. I'm going to leave you on this just because it's so amazing, and I'll let it speak for itself. But here is heavy metal violin guy.